The long and ugly presidential campaign looms over important Senate races in key battleground states, many of them too close to call. Control of the Senate hangs in the balance, and both parties are scrambling in the waning days of the campaign. No matter who wins the keys to the White House, they'll still have to deal with the People's House, better known as Congress, which can make or break a presidency.
How the Senate goes, how the House goes, will determine a lot about whoever the president is and how that person can govern.
34 Senate seats are up for grabs, and Republicans face a tough fight to maintain control. The GOP has 24 seats in play this election cycle, while Democrats only have 10.
I confess I do not have a sense of where the Senate's going to go. It looks like the Democrats are a little ahead at this point, but as we know, a lot can change in a few days in this campaign.
Carlin Bowman, an elections expert at the American Enterprise Institute, believes this contest could be decided in 6 toss-up states.
I'm going to look very closely at both Florida and North Carolina, both for the presidency and the Senate overall, because I think those are states that will close earlier than some of the ones in the West.
You can change your vote to Donald Trump. Will make America great again, okay?
Donald Trump's outsider status resonates with his core supporters. But analysts, and even some Republicans, blame Trump's controversies for dragging down other GOP candidates on the ballot.
Ted Strickland respects the rights of women to make their own decisions.
Rob Portman fights hard for working families.
In Ohio, Senate Republican Rob Portman is expected to easily win re-election and possibly help carry the Republican nominee in the state. CBN chief political correspondent David Brody sees the same effect in another key battleground.
A lot of folks think that the poll numbers in Florida, believe it or not, which are actually relatively decent for Donald Trump, is because Marco Rubio is actually carrying Donald Trump.
With some polls showing Democrats on track to win a narrow majority, one Republican super PAC dumped $25 million in the closest Senate races, a last-minute drive to help keep control.
Well, they're feeling nervous. They are not just in danger of losing the Senate, but they're in danger of losing even more seats, to the point where it would be much easier for Democrats to control not just the Senate, but the agenda within the Senate.
That's crucial, especially when it comes to nominees for the Supreme Court and other posts, as well as the president's policies and pet projects.
Hillary Clinton has been very clear. She's going to use that executive order pen, and she's going to start doing some things as it relates to regulations in this country. And so she may bypass the Senate, Republican or Democrat. Conversely, the same might be said for Donald Trump, though he has said he will use it sparingly, a lot less than Hillary Clinton.
And Americans won't see how that next chapter begins until the drama of this election finally ends.